What's up, my fellow LTD addicts? Let's talk about Briefcase. Briefcase is a quarterly membership that saves you money if you buy a lot of deals over at AppSumo. In this video, I'm going to break down the pros and cons of being a Briefcase member, and I'm also going to give you some tips and tricks to make sure that you get the most for your Briefcase dollars. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, I'm Dave from ThatLTD.life, where I review software tools with lifetime offers. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you get notified when new reviews are posted. If you want to follow along with what I'm doing here today, you can use the link in the description. Now let's talk a bit about Briefcase and how it works. On the surface, the offer is fairly clear. You pay $147, and in return, AppSumo is going to give you a code which you can use up to 4 times during that quarter to redeem deals from the main AppSumo website. These are lifetime deals and you'll get to keep them forever. However, there are some details, some fine print we should discuss about those codes, and we'll talk about that in a second. There are some other perks when you become a Briefcase user. You'll be considered an AppSumo Plus member, which basically is their Amazon Prime equivalent. You'll be saving 10% on every purchase you make outside of your Briefcase codes. You'll also get access to their King Sumo contest software, and you'll be able to access the early access deals where AppSumo might make a deal available a day or two early for Plus members, and you'll get access to the last call deals when they bring back popular deals for a 24-hour period. That usually happens at the end of the month. But there's more. As long as you stay signed up as a Briefcase member, you'll also get access to tools like Paperform, Beacon, PopLink, Startups.co, King Sumo's Web Pro version, Follow-Up's Personal CMR, SalesFlare, Book Like a Boss, Website Auditor, Grum's Start Plan, and Missing Letter. So these are not lifetime deals, but you'll get access to them while you're signed up as a Briefcase member. However, the main reason to sign up for Briefcase is those lifetime vouchers that you're going to get access to. So the way this works, we should get a little bit more specific, because I think this is where some confusion comes in and maybe a little bit of disappointment with the way the voucher system works. So for $147, you'll get a voucher that will allow you to reduce the price of your cart on AppSumo by $49. The process is fairly simple. You sync up your Briefcase account with your AppSumo account. They have a really easy interface to do that. And then when you go to make a purchase on AppSumo, you'll click on the My Rewards section of your account, and you'll just apply your coupon to your existing cart. That will drop the price of your cart by up to $49, and you can go ahead and complete the rest of your payment. However, there's some caveats here which tend to lead to some disappointment that I've heard from other Briefcase users. For example, if you go to pick up the Short Pixel deal, that's $39. If you apply one of your Briefcase codes to the Short Pixel deal, of course, you'll get Short Pixel at no additional cost, but you'll also be forfeiting the $10 that remains on that voucher. If you were to stack Short Pixel and buy 2 codes, well, now your balance will be $78. If you apply your voucher, the $49 will be reduced in full, and you'll end up saving $10 on that second code. However, because of limitations with AppSumo's cart system, you can't apply more than 1 voucher per transaction. You also can't use more than 1 discount per transaction. So that means you can't combine your AppSumo Plus 10% discount along with a voucher in the same transaction. So whatever remaining balance there is after you apply your voucher, you'll have to pay for out of pocket. So does this mean you have to pay out of pocket every time you want to stack as a Briefcase member? Absolutely not. It's just a little bit more tedious. Here's the process. Let's say you wanted to grab 3 Short Pixel deals. You'd put one in your cart, apply your Briefcase code, check out, and then you'd repeat the process. Put it in your cart, apply your code, check out, put it in your cart, apply your code, check out, and then you're all done. So there's no real way to apply all 3 codes in one go. So one of the great things about AppSumo is their 60-day return policy. You can try out a lifetime deal, and if you don't like it, of course, you can just refund and you're not out any money. Well, how does that work with your Briefcase credits? Well, when AppSumo first started the Briefcase credit system, they were a little bit more strict about returns. However, over time, they've gradually released some of those restrictions. Now, I haven't seen an official statement from AppSumo about this, but I do know from personal experience that this is how it's currently operating. You can return any deal that you purchase with a credit, and when you make the return, the credit simply goes back into your account. There doesn't seem to be any restrictions like in the early days when they limited you to just one return per quarter. But one issue you might run into is once your credits expire, you can't return the deals. I mean, you can, but you'd get returned an expired credit you wouldn't be able to use again. So let's say you bought ShorePixel the day before your credits were set to renew. Well, all of your old codes will then expire and you'll be getting a new code. If you return ShorePixel, the system will try to return that old code to you, but it's already been marked invalid and you won't be able to use it again. Now, if you do find yourself in that situation where one of your credits has expired, but you would like to return a deal, you could always ask for mercy from AppSumo support. I don't know that they have an official policy here, but it doesn't hurt to ask. So let's break down the value here. If you're currently spending more than $150 a quarter with AppSumo, you should probably be a Briefcase member. Remember, you're going to get 4 $49 vouchers that you can apply to lifetime deals on Briefcase. I think a lot of people get confused by that, and they think once they cancel Briefcase, they will lose access to those deals. That is not true. They act as standard AppSumo purchases. The confusion comes in the fact that when Briefcase was originally launched, it was called AppSumo Black back then, by the way. It was billed as a Netflix for apps, where it really was a subscription service where you had to pay every single month, and once you stopped paying, you would lose access. Now, there is still some remnants of that old system inside of Briefcase, but the main value is in those vouchers. So if you're spending more than $150, Briefcase is definitely worth it. In fact, there's so much value that I hear from a lot of people that are wondering if they can join Briefcase multiple times or open multiple accounts. I run a Facebook group for Briefcase members. It's an unofficial Briefcase group. We're not sanctioned by AppSumo, and anyone that's a Briefcase member or is considering becoming a Briefcase member is welcome to join us. Now, what we've concluded is that yes, you're welcome to purchase as many Briefcase accounts as you want, but to use the Briefcase account, you have to sync it to your AppSumo account, which means you will also need multiple AppSumo accounts. So if you're okay with spreading your AppSumo purchases across 2 or 3 different email addresses, you can go ahead and buy as many Briefcase accounts as you see fit. So I hope you now understand some of the pros and cons of signing up for Briefcase, as well as some tactics that you can use to extract maximum value from AppSumo. Now, I'm not going to give this deal a typical rating like I usually do in my video reviews, and that's because it comes down to your personal spending habits. So pull out your bank statements, do a personal audit. How much are you spending at AppSumo each quarter? If you're spending more than $150, there's no judgment here. Just sign up for Briefcase so you maximize your value. The other way to approach this is to wait until there's a deal that you know you want to stack. Go ahead and sign up for Briefcase, use your codes for that, and you'll end up saving some cash. If you do want to sign up for Briefcase, I'd appreciate it if you use the link in the description. That is a referral link, which will kick a little bit of money back here to the channel and allow me to continue making video reviews like this one. If you like the video, make sure you hit like so I know you appreciate the content. What do you think? Are you going to sign up for Briefcase? Leave me a comment down below and let's have a dialogue. See you in the next video.